Unleashed Overtime starts right now.
Welcome to it. How in the world are you? Good to see you. You look great today. Happy Friday.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm talking to you and you and you and anybody.
Normally,
welcome
today.
Hold on. And normally you're not talking to me.
No. You're here. Keith Malinak, you're here.
Oh, thank you. Wait, I'm here. That seems
All
very...
you have to do is just move your head and we can see what stupid show that you're doing this week on your YouTube channel or your X channel or whatever you're doing.
Wait, why is it a stupid show?
Thursday
I would like
Friday,
you to explain.
Eastern.
Why is my At the Mic a stupid show that you've been a part of multiple times? Why is it stupid?
It just is.
Well, I would like an explanation.
We're not getting one because it just is.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Hey, I'm hanging out with our old buddy Dom Salvatore and Travis Bransel today. So that'll be fun. Not stupid at all. 2 p.m. Eastern.
Dom, that sounds familiar. Who's this Dom?
You remember Dom? Salvatore. TV.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a stupid show.
It is a stupid show, actually.
Right. Remember Travis?
I do.
I mean, his daughter, him and Bailey's daughter, is adorable. 1-year-old.
Why do people have children?
That is a good question, Fisher. Why do people have
Anyway,
children?
you can join me at Keith Malinak on Twitter today and watch the show at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Wonderful.
And
you can join me tomorrow on Saturday Morning Live, as a matter of fact, on my X account.
See,
is that your
Keith still
stupid
does his
show?
show on Twitter.
I
do it on X. SML. At Jeffy JFR Saturday Morning Live.
And
So,
you do that with Brad Staggs, or what?
yeah, I don't need to promo him. But
Why not?
he joins me.
Oh, by the way, I
joins
saw
you?
a video
As a
of
co-host.
you and Brad and Travis. Was Brad that drunk that night?
I'm not commenting on this.
I knew
Oh.
it. He looks sauced.
He's. I think
were
I feel
talking-
on Saturday mornings.
We were talking about the Democrat Party.
Yes,
and
you guys
and
were.
he had some
Yes.
thoughts.
There you go.
And we showed
Then he
him on the backpack.
throws Chad's name on it.
Well, that's because he was drinking from a Chad Prather.
Oh,
It's a shot glass.
A shot glass, yeah, with the bullet
Chad
in it
used
and
to
stuff.
give,
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
a glass that got shot.
Yeah.
That was the
You should
Chad
know
right?
that.
Well, that's a fun.
Yeah.
When I'm stopped being your producer, you're like no longer up there.
All right. Fine.
The new show becomes the front,
Okay.
cortex.
Did you know? You know what I found out this week?
Uh-oh.
That I've been using deodorant wrong.
Wait,
How do you do that?
hold on. Which
How
one
do
we're
you-
using? We're using the roll-on or the spray?
How do you do this?
So the experts say,
Okay.
all right,
Here we go.
experts
Uh-oh.
say that, and they were talking about antiperspirant and deodorant. I don't use the antiperspirant.
Okay.
I'm not an antiperspirant guy, but I prefer just the deodorant.
Antiperspirant stops the sweat from happening, right? The deodorant makes you smell
Supposed
good.
to, yeah.
Supposed to, yes.
Well, what it does to me is it stops the sweat from happening here,
That area.
and then it moves over here. Just
Kind of migrates it.
I sweat. I sweat. Period.
Yeah.
Okay. And
This is called
my mother said I
something,
used to sweat in the crib, so I mean I sweat. It
I
gets
get you,
hot.
man. It's got to be
Have
cold
you
in
heard
the
of
house.
sweat block? Because it works.
Let the man tell a story.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
But we're supposed to, like, you know how you get up, you take a shower, you put the deodorant on, you put your foo-foo spray on, you get dressed, you go. Maybe some body cream, you're out the door.
Okay,
Ew,
hold on.
don't call
you,
it
you do
cream.
not use body cream. Shut up.
Some skin softener.
No, you don't.
It's very important.
Lotion.
I
Not cream.
highly doubt this.
Skincare is very
I
important.
am already doubting this story. I don't
Skincare
even
is
know
very
where it's
important.
going.
So, but I'm supposed to now put the deodorant on at night.
Oh, I've read that. I've read that.
You're supposed to put the deodorant on at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And specifically, like it's best if applied to dry skin. So, like, if you just got out of the shower and it's dry, but your pores are still open,
Yeah, open.
your skin is still damp. So, it's best applied at night with dry skin.
But if I'm showering in the morning, doesn't that defeat the odor smell?
Don't start bogging me down
Okay,
with facts.
sorry.
I'm just telling you what the experts say.
Because is the expert telling me now that I don't have to shower in the morning? Because
think
then I'll
so.
be okay with that.
I feel
'Cause
like
then
that's
I
what
can
the expert is
sleep in
saying.
a little bit longer, and I wake up a little bit earlier just to get that shower in.
I would say that if you take a shower in the morning, then you just wouldn't wash under your armpits, right? But that's a prime wash
but that's
space.
a prime. Yes, that's one of the things
I mean,
that my
we
mom
need to
told
rethink
me.
the whole
See,
thing.
Yes,
I
you have to
forgot-
re-envision
Yeah.
showering.
Yeah.
I forgot
I don't
the
like that.
justification.
I don't either,
But why?
yeah.
Why are they saying that again? Because I read that.
Because it works better.
It
It just works better.
Yeah.
It does what it's supposed to do.
Otherwise, you're applying it after your
Skin is wet
nasty and
and pores
gross,
are open.
No.
Oh,
Are you saying your skin is nasty and worse when you're going to bed at night?
I don't know what I'm saying, man. Tell us.
You do have to rethink the whole process, though.
Rethink the process of showering.
Process the rethinking of the showering and when to apply different things to your body.
Okay.
Because I guess, like, I know there's a lot of females take showers without washing their hair.
Yes, but that's my wife is one of them. Thank you for saying
that. That's an impossibility. It's something that
How
just
is
can't
that
happen.
possible?
It can't.
It's not possible.
It's not. It can't happen.
Unless you're showering. Nope. No. Because if you shower, no.
Because I know that if you had in the old days when the females would get permanents and they'd go to the hairdresser and then get permanents.
Can you call it perm? Don't call it permanent.
Permanent.
Call it perm.
You get a permanent and you sit under you get it all sprayed up and then you sit under the hair dryer and it's a permanent. And so you have to. A permanent, like I said. And then you put a shower cap on.
Yes.
Right?
That makes sense.
And so you do it that way.
Yes.
But it's almost impossible. It's an almost impossible task.
Right.
To do that. To take a shower without dampening your entire body at some point. So, I'm just saying.
Because I can understand the whole lotion before you go to bed, because that makes sense. Deodorant before bed.
The lotion. Skin softener.
Care.
Skin.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
But deodorant before bed and don't do it in the morning, that makes no sense to me.
It doesn't.
Unless it's medicine deodorant that I've had to use at one point in high school.
What?
Medicine deodorant.
Why? What happened?
Because my odor wasn't as.
It's a Territorian.
It's a Territorian thing. Thank you. I don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
But us Territorians have a odor problem.
Yeah, you do.
When we go to the. Wait, hold up. Hold up.
When we go where?
When we hit puberty, there's the hormones are way too strong.
From Territorians?
Territorians.
Is that what the doctor told you?
That's
okay.
You know what?
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
That's what the doctor.
Hold on. What of what ethnic persuasion was the doctor?
He was white.
Whoa, sounds like racism to me.
Absolutely.
There's no way there was racism in 2004.
Just tell him it's
okay.
Yeah, you're right. There didn't used to be
There's
racism.
no racism
in
2004.
It just started.
It just happened in 2016. So y'all better back off.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
There was no racism in 2005, 2006.
Yeah, a lot of younger teens have an issue.
They do.
And other teens that are Territorians have a bigger issue.
And I had to get the medicine. It wasn't medicine. It was prescription.
Yeah, prescription
deodorant.
Was it prescription deodorant or the antiperspirant?
It was deodorant.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. So they just hosed you down with.
They sure did.
Oh man. Because we've all smelled like homeless people.
Yes.
Smell.
Oh, I thought you were about to say we've all smelled Chris.
No, we've all smelled Territorians for sure. There's no doubt about that.
At one point, when they're trying to dial in the medicine, hey, let's try this one. Let's try this one.
No.
For 2 weeks, it was bad for me. I could not bring out my arms because it was so raw and because from deodorant burned me.
Yeah.
So I had to stay like this.
So
for
were you allergic to it?
That first one, yes.
Yeah, because I remember
it caused burns.
My brother my mom bought the stupid Right Guard in the spray can, the aerosol Right Guard. First of all, we're killing the planet. We're killing the ozone, the whole damn thing. All of it is all from Right Guard and
right?
the aerosols.
Yes.
Wow. And the armpits were just burnt red. How about we don't use that?
Yeah, so let's not use that one.
How about we don't use that one? Okay.
But
I'm sure Right Guard's got it fixed by now. Or I don't even know if they exist anymore.
I've seen them.
Yeah.
The green bottles, right? They're green. Right Guard is green.
Yeah. But they don't come in the aerosol can, right? Do we? It's been a long time since I've purchased deodorant at a store.
Oh, sorry. No, they do have it.
It's ordered online.
Right Guard, antiperspirant, what do we call that?
Right.
Aerosol. Yeah.
In the aerosol can?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You could get a box for $35.
Fixed. Oh, hope they got that whole thing fixed, because that was an issue. Anyway, so I just learned that I was doing it wrong, and just wanted to share with you. Maybe you too were doing it wrong and need some help in your antiperspirant deodorant.
By the way,
world.
I want to say something. We're 9 minutes into this broadcast, and that's 9 minutes of deodorant talk. You will not get that.
You're not
anywhere.
getting that anywhere.
Honestly,
you're not getting that anywhere.
I had that same thought. I think this overtime should go 29 minutes. I think we owe the audience.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, give him bonus time.
Aren't you charging for this, Fisher?
First of all, you're welcome for the information. Okay? That's why you are a subscriber to Blaze
That is
TV.
true.
And thank you very much for subscribing to Blaze TV.
Plus, you could get that stupid little documentary that somehow got re-released.
Yeah, the Stu's new thing.
Yeah.
So,
I thought that was
Stu's
released
FAA
already.
thing.
That's not-
We heard all about that months ago.
Really?
And Stu went here and he was talking about it. I saw a promo for it.
Yes.
And then the next thing I know, we're reissuing it again like it's a brand new thing.
And it was never in the
Okay.
app. I will say this. It was never in the app until yesterday.
All right.
So somehow the floppy disk that it came,
Oh, yeah.
it got damaged.
Sorry.
if you
we
watch
apologize for that.
if you watch the broadcast,
Yeah,
right,
countdown to the next aviation
Yeah.
disaster.
one of the biggest
Because this is
things,
the one. This is not a new one.
No,
right?
this is the
not
one.
a different
Yes,
one.
No, this is not a different one. The biggest thing out of this, and I'm going to give you a little spoiler, the biggest issue, because I remember
I
Stu
love the
talking about
story.
it, was that FAA still uses floppy disks.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm thinking that the floppy disk that we recorded this special documentary got damaged.
It's very possible.
So we had,
we expect the airlines to be cutting edge, right? And when they had
Well,
that,
absolutely.
What was it?
Strike
Crowd
for-
strike or
crowd
whatever it was,
strike.
right?
Yes,
When
crowd
they-
strike.
when they- with the
Yes.
hack job.
Oh,
That's
boy.
why Southwest didn't have to stop flights,
have
right?
stop
Because
flights.
they were using the old
Yes, the old
DOS
software.
system or
Yes.
whatever it was.
Yes.
It wasn't that far back,
But it was
long.
It was
a long
Windows
way back.
97. It was Windows 97.
And so, I mean, they hadn't upgraded from any of that. And I mean,
it
I
saved
guess I don't
them.
blame them because if the system is working, why upgrade?
Well, you could go the route where, like, if it's my airline, I want it to be the most up-to-date software because
And you should. But if it were, then it'd be, then
Yes.
it gets hacked.
But,
Right? The hackers are hacking the new stuff.
since we're talking about airlines, how happy are you that Spirit Airlines is going bankrupt? I
what
am
do you mean?
so
I'm not-
happy. If there's
I've
any
flown
company
Spirit
I
once.
hate the most was Spirit Airlines.
I flew Spirit once,
Oh,
and
no,
that
so
guy
did
was
I.
awesome.
No,
That's the
I
guy
fly
that
with
saved
them.
our ass here in Dallas. That was Spirit. My son and I took Spirit from Detroit to DFW, and that was the flight that we were coming in. And we start landing, and the plane is blowing all around, and the pilot goes, "We're going to go ahead and take this up and come around to the other side of the airport."
Do another take.
And we're like, "Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea."
But I'm so happy. They suck.
Yeah, I mean,
And the thing I'm upset about
but
is
they're your kind of
they're my
airline.
kind of, yes.
Yeah.
They're the Territorian Airlines.
Yeah, they sure
You
are.
fly for $10, which, by the way, for $10, I know what I'm getting, right?
Correct.
Exactly.
Correct.
But I expect you to honor those $10 and like treat me like a customer,
100%.
not trash.
100%.
Just because I pay $10 doesn't mean you get to treat
No,
me like
that's your
trash.
airline. Shut
That's
up.
my
I'm your customer.
Yes. So that was the biggest issue. Is you treated me like I paid $10, not like a
Right.
customer.
Right.
And
Because
that was
they wanted to be
Yes.
Delta first class, and you're not.
No.
So I agree with that.
So my new airlines is Frontier. The same prices. Actually, Frontier is better because
Okay.
on Wednesdays you could fly for free with your kid. As long as they're
Wait,
13 and older and younger, they fly for free.
What? You
Yes.
just walk up there with a 13-year-old kid. I wonder how they're
no,
trafficking
no.
kids
Oh,
around the
God.
country. I don't know. Just hop on a Frontier with a
Of
13-year-old
course, you
kid.
will find it evil like that. That's not what I meant. People that just heard this knew exactly what I meant. Not trafficking little kids, Matt Gaetz. I mean, sorry.
Cool.
What does he do? Speaking of Matt Gaetz, by the way.
Like, what's his job now?
Yeah, I mean, he's got nothing, right? I guess he's an attorney, so
Well,
I
he's
guess he
still
can
a
try cases
congressperson
again.
until the new Congress goes. Oh no, he withdrew.
He
He
I thought
resigned.
he
Yeah,
said
he
I'm out,
resigned,
right?
yeah.
So does he come back? Do they let him back in? I mean,
Well, I seen for both sides. I seen it where like the new Congress is not in, so he can stay in. But then I seen people say, "Well, he resigned."
Yeah.
And the letter was read on the bowl
on the floor, yeah.
So
I mean, is it possible for him to write I need to
kidding.
take back,
are there any takebacks?
do over?
Well,
I don't know.
would that be something that Mike can? Oh, yeah, I'm the leader,
Maybe.
right?
You should know this, Keith.
Yeah, Keith, we're
I'm
stalling
expecting
for
you
you.
to. Yeah,
we were stalling the conversation for you.
That's all we were doing is waiting for you to give us the facts. And you're over there falling asleep.
Here, let me Google that for you.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What's next for Matt Gaetz after he steps down? Okay, scroll.
The main question is, can he get back in?
Well, he's already said he's not.
Oh, yeah, he did say he's not coming, but yes.
Again, don't bog me down with facts. Can he get back in is what I want to know.
I say yes because Mike is in charge.
Oh, that's weird. He says, I do not intend. Let's see. Hang on.
President Trump asked me to come back.
Let's see. He would likely have to.
Because we lose the majority.
Yeah.
Gaetz resignation.
I know Trump's taking all these people, and I don't like
Gaetz'
it.
resignation letter to Ron DeSantis notes that he does not intend to take the oath of office for the same office in the 119th Congress.
The same office, okay.
Yeah.
So he's going for the Senate. He has to go for the Senate.
He could still run for the Senate even if DeSantis doesn't give him the special seat, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Can a member-elect do a backseat on resignation?
There we go.
While it's clear that a member can't reverse their decision to resign once it is official, I'm not aware of any precedent. This is a quote from somebody, government affairs professional guy. I'm not aware of any precedent, blah, blah, blah.
So Mike could change
So
it.
a decision
Mike
will
could
likely
change
be
it.
made in the coming days. And it's just saying that first Gaetz has to ask,
Right.
and then they'll have to decide from there. So that's interesting.
That is.
Or the deal was to save face because of the ethics thing.
Exactly.
And they used him as a, okay, let's get them all riled up. By the way, John Fetterman was right. Stop getting all hurt
Did you see
about
him
the
coming
nominations.
Coming out of the
Yes.
office yesterday, he was hilarious yesterday.
So-
I mean, it was actually really funny in his sweatshirt and shorts with the press. Made me laugh, and it was John Fetterman, which is really weird. He's still not. I feel like he's stagnated.
Starting to regress a little
Yeah,
bit, huh?
yeah.
I'm thinking so, too.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what the rehab is ongoing for John, but it seems like there's a problem. I will say this, too. Yeah, I know. That's what he's saying to rehab, because I feel like that's happening for John. I saw a video earlier this week, and I'm going to play it for you here now from the Dilly meme team.
Dilly meme team.
On X.
Would
And
you give warning or just rip the Band-Aid?
I just want to rip the Band-Aid, but I just want to say that the only reason I'm airing it is because I don't want to see it anymore.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I don't want people to. I want to play it. I'm going to show you what we not need to see any longer. Okay. Now I posted it on X to let people know we can't abide it. Can't abide this being seen. So I'm going to play this for you, and then you make sure you know that I'm playing it for you, so you know.
Don't do this.
Don't do this.
Okay.
Usually, the mentally retarded are divided into classifications: the educable, the trainable, and the custodial.
See what I mean?
Obviously, we can only assess the abilities or potential of the mentally retarded on an individual basis. Seemingly random motions and movements are fairly common among the custodial retarded, and they may take many forms. Sometimes there are motions which seem to have no meaning whatever and may even cause unintentional self-inflicted injuries.
I know.
The vast majority of the mentally retarded are intelligent enough that they can be taught a great many things. However, there's a wide range of ability even among those considered educable. And their ability to learn obviously varies according to their level of intelligence. Equally important is a stimulating environment. However, we must remember to set realistic standards that are not too high for the individual. Many of the trainable retarded can learn to take certain kinds of household responsibilities, some of which may be more complex than they are usually given credit for.
That's cool.
It would be wrong to expect a mentally retarded person to become a master craftsman. The standards are too high.
Too high.
But even in the skilled trades, for example, the mentally retarded can be trained to become valuable assistants. Who are the mentally retarded?
Yeah, tell us.
They are people.
People.
They come in both sexes and and in all sizes, shapes, creeds, and colors. Wherever people live, there also live the mentally retarded.
Okay.
Seriously, think about it.
Do.
Okay. I just again, this things like this can't be put
offensive.
out there.
Hey, can you? I see on this on the sheet. I have no idea what the Prince Harry neck tattoo is.
Oh, it's I sent
But
that
hold
in.
up,
Okay.
let's digest this.
Okay.
Are we just gonna skip the whole mentally retarded?
Yeah, because I don't want people to air it anymore.
Oh, okay.
And see it. That's how horrible it is. I'm so offended.
You should be. That was not acceptable.
I mean, you're educable, are you not?
I am educable.
Territorian there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Really funny. Really
Well
funny
done,
stuff.
Billy meme.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man. Very, very funny.
Educable.
Educable. Yeah. Because I feel like that's actually real. I feel like the soundtrack
Boys
is
track,
real. The
I
video,
think.
Oh,
the
yeah.
video is
Yes.
added.
100%.
I mean, we absolutely produced the educable
Yes.
for the mentally retarded.
Think about it. That was like
Yeah.
something that actually, if
that
it was
happened
real,
back
that
in the
happened.
50s.
Yes.
Yeah, that was actually a real film. And I feel like I've seen it before, the actual film.
If you've
But-
seen one, you've seen them all. They'll have the same feeling.
What are we talking about now?
Wow.
So,
Because that reminded me of like the sex ed teacher when she pressed play.
Yes.
And I was like, oh man, the narrator is back again.
Yeah.
What's
Now
the
it's
Prince Harry
educable.
neck tattoo?
Educable.
What is the Prince Harry?
Okay, so my man Jelly Roll
Yeah.
Actually,
is gonna.
it's no longer Jelly Roll. We talked about this yesterday.
Oh yeah, he's lost a bunch of weight,
He
so
lost
it's a mini Jelly Roll or
Mini
Jelly
Jelly
Mini Roll.
Roll.
Jelly Mini
Jelly
Roll.
Mini Roll,
Jelly
yes.
Mini Roll now is what we're calling him. Sorry, JML.
Too many syllables.
And because he's lost so much weight, and Jelly's looking good. Let's be clear. But so they caught Prince Harry and surprised him at a tattoo shop because he's promoting the Invictus Games, and Jelly Roll is going to perform at the Invictus Games.
Oh, good.
And I found this fascinating that Harry is doing an ad like this for the Invictus Games. And this does not bode well for a royal, but I like the ad a lot. It's really good.
Take a look around. Can we get you anything?
No, I'm all right. Is he going to be here anytime soon?
Oh, yeah, he should be here very promptly. I hear he's always on time.
This is where people get tattooed, right?
It is. It's the tattoo chair and the tattoo station. And you know what?
Hey, tattoos. Speaking of,
Hey.
man, so good. I'm such a fan, dude. Do you know I could not believe it when they called me and told me Prince Harry wanted to get a tattoo today? He wanted me
I
to
know.
give him his first tattoo.
No.
This
Why
is
are you
the
wearing
coolest
gloves?
thing
Why are
ever.
you wearing a glove?
We're giving you a tattoo about the Invictus Games.
No, I came here to ask you to do the Invictus Games. There's no tattoo in this. I can't get a tattoo.
I'll play the Invictus Games. You just let me give you your first tattoo.
You give me your tattoo, and then you come and play the Invictus Games.
That easy of a deal.
All right, screw it. Let's go. Let's do it. Where you want it?
We got to go for the neck.
The neck? No, I was
Yes.
thinking like my lower back or my
No, nobody wants to see your Harry.
No, that's the place where no one's going to see it.
This is for the world. I'm thinking like, here, let me just show you. Let me just,
Wait, have you done this before?
well, you practically, pretty much. Trust me, man. You wouldn't want nobody else doing this but me.
A small one, yeah.
Like a baby getting its first haircut. Just
Okay. Yeah, I should have had it on my Okay. That feels big, man.
commitment, Prince.
Whoa, whoa.
Prince.
This is why they love you. This is gonna be huge, man. I'm telling you. What's that? It's awesome, right?
Dude, it's enormous.
Invictus Games are enormous.
What does that say at the bottom?
The bottom.
Is that your name? Does that say Jelly Roll?
No.
You put your name on my neck?
You know what? I gotta go.
Wait,
I
wait,
appreciate.
wait,
Thank you
wait,
for your
wait.
time. I'll see you in Vancouver,
Are you
Prince.
serious?
I'll be there. Appreciate you.
Shit.
I mean, closing ceremony. That's a good ad. That's a good ad for the Invictus Games.
By the way, that's why he's a future king.
It should be.
Well, he is. We just talked about this off the air. There's a gap right now between Queen Elizabeth and King Harry. It's just a...
So it's a shame that we're not going to have Matt Gaetz in the Attorney General's office.
What's he do? Have you,
Yeah, what is he doing?
Have you
Yeah.
been doing some research
Yeah,
and finding
what
out
is he
what
doing?
he's going to do?
No, I've been working on a fantasy football trade. Give me a
Did you
break.
get the trade?
I haven't sent it yet.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out if it's
Who
fair.
you-
What is it?
What's the trade?
Yeah, what's the
what do you
trade?
mean you're trying to figure out as fair as for you? You're a trade. You want the best for you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out if it looks fair to the guy I'm sending it to.
okay.
That's
It's not
good.
going
That's
to be
good.
fair.
That's good.
Who are you trying to get rid of? Who are you trying to dump?
Well, I'm not going to make the playoffs, right? So it's
okay.
pointless. I'm just trying to get rid of some guys that I'm not going to need. I have nothing to play for. Anyway, so Matt Gaetz.
So are you playing not to end up last? Or is
So
it
I did this live stream Wednesday night, and I explained this. In my fantasy football league, 8 of us make the playoffs, 4 of us don't, and the 4 that don't play in a little mini tournament for the number 1 pick.
Sacco
For the loser.
Bowl.
So
The
you
loser.
can't,
Yeah, the
Sacco
loser.
you can't just tank the season and then I have the number 1 pick. You have to win that tournament with the other
Win the
3
loser
guys.
bowl?
Yeah, the loser bowl, basically.
Okay.
Yes. But I already traded away my first-round pick to my stepbrother, so I literally have nothing to play for. So now I'm just dumping pieces for draft picks, future.
I
draft
heard.
picks. Oh no.
J.J. Watt on Pat McAfee the other day, and he was asked a question like, if you were the NFL commissioner for a day, what's the first thing that you would do? The one thing that you'd do if you're the NFL commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
And his answer was fascinating. He talked about, and I hadn't thought about this because I know what rule I would change.
what rule would you
Illegal
change?
formation. That's stupid.
Well,
Okay,
that's
that
a deal
and-
that you're dealing with the referees and how they
Right.
call it.
Mm-hmm.
I would get rid of I would make new overtime rules.
What would your overtime rules be?
I'm just like college football
yeah,
does.
I don't mind that.
So we have a winner. They can't.
Oh, you can't
Can't
end
have
in
a possibility of a
You go for
tie.
2
and they
and
have
stuff,
have the new overtime where you can't end up in the tie or in the playoffs, but not the regular season. It's stupid. Just do the overtime as the way the college football does it, and admit, you know what, this time college football got it right, and we're going to do it that way. I mean, nobody will care.
Yeah.
Everybody will like it. That would be the first thing. But JJ was saying that if you haven't won a playoff game as a team in 15 years, you sell the team.
Ooh, wow.
That's awesome. Hey, hold on.
I like that.
You'll appreciate this. This website that I use to gauge if it's a good trade or not, it responds with a meme. And look at what meme just came up for this one. It's Mike from Breaking Bad, and he's shaking his head. Nah, don't be doing that.
That's a good one.
So,
So, hey, we're off now till Thanksgiving.
till Thanksgiving, till after Thanksgiving, December
Thanksgiving,
2nd,
right?
Monday,
So happy
December 2nd.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
So you won't be
Appreciate
here
it.
until Wednesday, December 4th.
Ooh, yeah.
Pat Gray on leave? That stinks, man. We'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Wait, you're not coming? You're not coming on the 3rd? I mean, on the 2nd?
What, the second is a
That's
Monday?
a Monday. Yeah, you're not coming on a Monday?
He's like, don't
Look-
get used to
look
this,
at the
me coming
time.
here every day.
Look at
So
the
hold
time.
on our way out, Noah did a great job putting together this montage that was resist the MS, resist the mainstream. Put out all of these great moments from Matt
Gaetz, the history of Matt. Do we get the
Congress,
best ones too?
And then Noah took all of those, made it into this awesome montage that I
Oh.
think we should go out with because they will make your day. These clips.
Yeah, and plus we don't know what's going to happen with him now. So this might be.
We don't know.
This might be rest in peace, Matt
Oh,
Gaetz.
this might be the rest in peace.
Yeah.
Wow. That changes the perspective.
All right.
Hey, look at that! We gave him extra 9 minutes after the deodorant talk. After
Again,
all.
I mean, health talk.
Health talk.
we covered a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
McCarthy is now directly engaging Matt Gaetz, and I'd love to get a lip reader in here, but he's got to be telling him in no uncertain terms, you are screwing this for everybody.
Yeah.
You are holding up the business of the entire United States House of Representatives based on what he's going to say is your ego.
And to be clear, he can change his vote. Right, Rick?
That's right. This has not been finalized yet. It's still possible. It looks like Patrick McHenry is trying to mediate something here. It is getting really heated on the floor
McCarthy
of the House.
looks angry.
It's
physical? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's follow the camera. I'm not sure if this just got physical. Kevin McCarthy looks pretty upset. I hear someone saying stay civil.
You live in Florida, man. A lot of people are going to go there on spring break and do all that stuff. Do you recommend they cancel the vacations, or should they keep going and just wear the mask?
In my experience, the things that you consume on spring break will typically kill the coronavirus.
You are your record. And our record in this country right now is $33 trillion in debt, facing $2 trillion annual deficits. We're in so much debt. We're driving up deficits so fast. We are devaluing American money so rapidly that in America today, You can't even bribe Democrat senators with cash alone. You need to bring gold bars to get the job done, just so that the bribes hold value. Speaking of government bureaucrats, I have heard enough of that sniveling little twit, Dr. Anthony Fauci. I guess I'm just wondering, Mr. Attorney General, has anyone at the department told President Biden to knock it off with Hunter? I mean, you guys are charging Hunter Biden on some crimes, investigating him on others. You've got the president bringing Hunter Biden around to state dinners. Has anyone told him to knock it off?
Our job in the Justice Department is to pursue our cases without reference to what's happening in the outside world.
Just yes or no. Have you done that?
That is what we do.
So it's a no?
No one that I know of has spoken to the White House about the Hunter Biden case.
I'm wondering then. Okay, I got it. So Hunter Biden is selling art to pay for his $15,000 a month rent in Malibu. How can you guarantee that the people buying that art aren't doing so to gain favor with the president?
The job of the Justice Department is to investigate criminal allegations. If you have information.
Are you investigating this? I mean, someone who bought Hunter Biden's art ended up with a prestigious appointment to a federal position. Doesn't it look weird that he's become this immediate success in the art world as his dad is president of the United States? Isn't that odd?
I'm not going to comment about any specific.
Not going to comment, not going to investigate. So right. Hunter Biden associate Devin Archer told us that Hunter sold the appearance of access to then Vice President Biden. Are you confident he has stopped doing that?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Hunter Biden associate Devin Archer told us that Hunter sold the appearance of access to then Vice President Biden. Are you confident he has stopped?
I'm going to say again that all these matters are within the purview of Mr. Weiss. I have not interfered with them, and I do not.
But if you were confident that he had stopped, you could.
And I do not intend to interfere with him.
I'm sitting here with my father. I will make certain that between the man sitting next to me and every person he knows and my ability to forever hold a grudge, that you will regret not following my direction. I am sitting here waiting for the call with my father. Sounds like a shakedown, doesn't it, Director?
I'm not going to get into
that was Hunter Biden, by the way.
You seem deeply uncurious about it, don't you? Almost suspiciously uncurious. Are you protecting the Bidens?
Absolutely not. The FBI does not and has no interest in
you won't answer the question about whether or not that's a shakedown, and everybody knows why you won't answer it. Because to the millions of people who will see this, they know it is. And your inability to acknowledge that is deeply revealing about you. And I don't care if it takes every second of our time and every ounce of our energy. We either get this government back on our side or we defund and get rid of, abolish the FBI, CDC, ATF, DOJ, every last one of them if they do not come to heel. Like, why is it that the women with the least likelihood of getting pregnant are the ones most worried about having abortions? Nobody wants to impregnate you if you look like a thumb.
Is it safe to say that based off of your comments, you're suggesting that these women at these abortion rallies are ugly and overweight?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you say to people who think that those comments are offensive?
Be offended.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to how those raise money, I take no lecture on asking patriotic Americans to weigh in and contribute to this fight from those who would grovel and bend knee for the lobbyists and special interests who own our leadership, who have, boo all you want, who have hollowed out this town and have borrowed against the future of our future generations. I'll be happy to fund my political operation through the work of hardworking Americans, $10 and $20 and $30 at a time, and you all keep showing up at the lobbyist fundraisers and see how that goes for you. I reserve.